I'm Ryan Nessio. My hobby is gardening, and I've been doing it for the past 4.5 years. Don't have anything currently growing in my winter garden because it has gone dormant for now because this period is slightly too warm for our winter plants and still slightly too cold for all my past summer plants. I started gardening around 9 or 10 years old. At that time, my little sister was born, so everybody in the house was, pretty crazy, and everybody was starting to pay attention to the baby. So I wanted to find something that I could do on my own, doing their own things year after year. So then I tried it, and I thought it was really, really fun the first year. Even though I wasn't able to bring anything home the first year because it was a struggle, over the past few years, I've perfected my own gardening, and I've really come to fruition with it, and it's helped me tremendously with my anxiety and other things like that. When it comes to my hobby, I'm not incredibly open of it because not a lot of people would expect a 14-year-old to garden and be interested in that. A lot of people would think it's an old lady thing, things that are out of my control when it comes to my plants. Like my dog, he might hop our fence to get to them because dogs like to eat herbs and things like that. They'll grab them and eat them because they're good for their stomach. Sell my plants on Facebook where people, they'll give you money for plants that they don't feel like starting on their own.
Hi, Alicia.
Hi, thank you so much. I love it. Thank you.
Typical day in my daily schedule with my gardening during the full harvest season would probably be starting off by adding water and things like watering all the plants, making sure that none of them have a disease or a pest, checking if there's any little things to harvest or anything like that, fertilizing, maybe trimming back some plants to make sure that they're not getting overgrown or getting infected or diseased, and that would typical day of gardening. Also, things like materials that I would use, I normally just use little shovels and big shovels and rakes to make sure that it's all cleared out of any weeds or anything like that. And you want to get about an inch deeper than the plant already is in the pot so that it has time to root and grow, and source my seeds from either past plants that I get so that I can continue to further my own line of plants that are more adapted to my area over years of just having the seeds, and ones that do best either from my tomatoes or my herbs that I grow. But I find it very calming and very fun, and it keeps my mind constantly rolling. But I just don't really tell people because people might not think it's the coolest thing. More of my hobby for a good while because it is really fun, and I plan on continuing this for a very long time. But I do have other plans with my career and my life. I'm really interested in animal conservation and research to help them stay on their path and not go extinct, which is what I mainly want to do right now.